Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. So valuation of shares, first method, net assets method or intrinsic method that we are discussing. I gave you the introduction and also we have done one problem. Now second problem I am taking, this problem is totally different from the first problem. Very important, you must focus. Only small twist, a small difference. If you come to know between the first problem and second problem, it is easy. Now this problem is different, so just focus. Before working out the problem, let me request you all, please do share these videos with maximum students, so that my time and energy, whatever I am spending for you at the rate of free of cost, it will be utilized. Okay, now coming to the problem. So the problem is given to you, find out the value of each share by net assets method. What is given? Balance sheet. Balance sheet, what assets we are going to do? Net assets are required. How do we get net assets? Current assets, total assets by total assets minus liabilities. You have to be very careful, what are the assets we are taking, what are the liabilities we are taking. Okay. Now in this balance sheet, non-current assets, intangible asset goodwill, investment 3 lakh. Okay, these two are non-current assets, and also current assets are given. Current assets 50,000, loans and advances 30,000. Total 4 items are there. 4 items we are going to take as it is to calculate the net assets. Total assets minus liabilities, right? So total assets we are going to take. Now coming to the liability side, shareholders fund is given related to the shareholders. Who are the shareholders? First of all, share capital is given to us. Share capital 20,000 equity shares at the rate of 10 rupees each. So it is 2 lakh rupees share capital, equity share capital value. And reserves and surplus. Reserves are 2 lakh 40, surplus is 30,000. Okay. Now non-current liabilities, unsecured loans 80,000 and current liabilities 20,000. 3 headings are given. One is shareholders funds, non-current liabilities and current liabilities. 3 are given. Apart from this, what is given? For the purpose of valuation of shares, goodwill shall be taken at 2 years purchase of the average of last 5 years. Goodwill shall be taken at 2 years purchase of the average of the last 5 years. Means they are asking us to calculate the goodwill. Though goodwill is given here, where is goodwill? Yeah. Though it is given, they are asking us to calculate the goodwill. So this we are not going to consider, because in adjustments they have mentioned to calculate the goodwill. That goodwill you are going to take in the asset side. Still confused? No, don't worry, while working out you will have more clarity. Now first of all, what we will do is calculation of goodwill, because it is given in the adjustment. First, if you calculate the goodwill, then only you can go for the calculation of net assets. So here only I will start the problem. Step number 1, calculation of goodwill. Calculation of goodwill as per average method. Goodwill is equal to all the profits, 60,000 plus 70,000 plus 40,000 plus 50,000 plus 50,000 divided by 5. So that you will get average goodwill. Average profit, sorry, this is average profit first. Average profit we are finding out, 60,000 plus 70,000 plus 40,000 plus 1 lakh you can take directly. It is 2,70,000 divided by 5, it is 54,000. This is 54,000. Average profit. Now how do we get the goodwill? Goodwill is equal to average profit 54,000. How many years the said? Goodwill shall be taken as 2 years purchase, means into 2. 54 means 1,08,000. No. 54,000 into 2. Yeah, 1,08,000. So this is the goodwill we are going to take. While calculating net assets, we are not going to consider this one. Apart from this, we are taking this one. If this is not given, we would have taken the same 1,90,000 only. Adjustment the said that calculate the goodwill as per this method. So we have calculated. This goodwill we are going to consider while calculation of the net assets. Now step number 1 is over. Now step number 2, calculation of net assets. Okay. For net assets, what we need? Format. First we will take assets. Assets, what assets we are going to take? First of all, investments will say. Investments 3 lakh. All these assets we are going to take. Investments, current assets and loans and advances. 3 we are going to take. Lastly, we will write the goodwill, this one, not this one. Okay. Now investments we have taken current assets 50,000 and loans and advances 30,000. Now goodwill, rather than this we are taking this goodwill. Goodwill 1,08,000. We will total up and we will write it at the outer column. So 3 lakh into 3 lakh plus 3,80,000. 3,80,000 plus 1,08,000. It is 4,88,000. This is gross assets. Now what we have to do? Deduct the liabilities. What liabilities we have to deduct? Let us see. Minus or less, you can say, liabilities. You know, in the previous class I told you very clearly, we are not supposed to touch the capital, reserves, profit and loss account, surplus, all these things. These are all not liabilities, exactly not liabilities. So we are not going to touch these. Now what else liabilities we have? Unsecured loans. We have taken loan, that's liability, yes, we are going to take. And current liability, of course, this is the liability. These two are, we are going to consider it as liabilities. Now unsecured loans. Unsecured loans 80,000 and current liabilities 20,000. It means 1 lakh. If you deduct it, you will get 3,88,000. 3,88,000 is the net assets. We got net assets. Why to wait? Let's calculate per value. So each share value is equal to net assets by total number of equity shares. Now here net assets are 3,88,000. Zero. I have written once again, making it as 88. Okay, I'll write it clearly. 3,88,000 divided by number of equity shares. Total number of equity shares are here 20,000. They said very clearly 20,000 at the rate of 10 rupees. So the cost was 2 lakh. Total number of shares are 20. This one. So 20,000. $388 divided by 20. 19.4. This 19.4 is the share value. Each share value 19.4. Am I clear? Slowly I am explaining, right? So if you focus, if you sit in front of computer, you and computer and me, see the problem carefully, understand the method, definitely anyone can understand this problem. Take a screenshot or pause the video and note down. Let me give you recap. As you know that always balance sheet will be given. From balance sheet what is required we have to identify. Now here we are going to take all the assets, but goodwill adjustment is given. That is the reason we did not take goodwill. Rather than this goodwill, we have calculated goodwill as per the average method. We know how to calculate the goodwill, we have seen already. So how we have calculated the goodwill? Profits of all the years divided by 5. So you got the average profit. Once if you get the average profit, goodwill calculation is average profit into number of years. 2 years purchase. So into 2. So you got the goodwill this much. Instead of this, we have taken 1 lakh because it is given in the adjustment. Now all the assets we have taken here. Investment, current assets, loans and advances, goodwill, this one. And liabilities, please remember we are not supposed to take share capital, equity capital, or and also reserves, profit and loss. These are all supposed to be avoided because these are exactly not liabilities. So what is liabilities means unsecured loans and current liabilities. Unsecured loans 80,000, current liabilities 20,000 deducted, so that you got the net profit, net assets of 3,88,000. Once if you get the net assets, the formula is each share value is net assets by total number of shares. Net assets 3,88,000, number of shares you know that 20,000. If you deduct it, you are getting 19.4. Clear? Previous problem, this problem, and also we'll work out one more problem related to the same method, because examination point of view this is very much important. This method you must know from every angle. If they give you this, what to do? If they give you another adjustment, how to calculate it? You should have clarity. Not only the problems what I am working, you also refer few of your exercise problems in your test book and also illustrations. The more you work out, you'll have more clarity. Stay connected. Don't forget to share these videos and have a bright future. Good luck.